Welcome everyone, it's Irvin here, team with Irvin. Today we're gonna be starting the week of January 27 to the 31st, 2020. This is the last week of January, and I want to congratulate all of you guys who already killed the market for the month of January 2020. Let's get it, guys. Remember one thing, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so by clicking that bell notification below. Remember, now we are breaking down our video into two different parts. First, we introduce the pre-week where we give you guys only 3 trades of analysis, and then we ask you guys to join our YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, all you got to do is click the bell notification in there, so you will be getting the full analysis for the rest of the week, which is the week of January 27 to the 31st, 2020. All right, so I just want to make sure I clear that up to all of you guys. So thank you anyway for coming in and taking a look at it, at our analysis for the week of January. All right, so another great app that everyone should also be subscribing is to our Forex USA group on our Facebook page. Please go there, search it, and join us if you want. Remember, all these videos here are extremely free. You don't have to pay anything. All we ask you is to analyze your setup exactly with the ones that we are setting it up here. So remember, we're using the triple arrow system, one of the best systems in the world. So if you have not subscribed to our triple arrow system, we are giving you guys $20 off for the rest of the month of January. So go ahead and subscribe if you have not subscribed. All right, so and another thing that I want to make sure I let everybody know is what we're gonna go to our Forex disclaimer. Remember, guys, I'm not your financial advisor, never will. Don't send me texts. I'm just another fellow trader looking to squeeze hundreds, and hundreds of pips, guys. It's super easy. It's super easy, guys. But remember, I'm not your financial advisor, okay? Don't risk any money that you can afford losing it, guys. So in this business, you must have skills. Forex is all about skills. Once you master your skills, that's it. Remember, I also do one-on-one sessions. So for those that are struggling using triple arrow and want to learn and become more profitable trader, my private Telegram group is below. You can send me a message and we can book a one-on-one session with me, and I will teach you how to become a profitable trader. All right, so I just want to make sure I let you know up front, and maybe I will give you a reminder as we move on. Okay, so and once again, guys, there is another great app that I always mention, and I think I showed it to you guys a couple of days back. Is the Forex hours is pretty cool. It gives you the time of the London, New York, Frankfurt, Tokyo, and Sydney, and I think it's very important for you to have it. And another thing, guys, always check your news. Always. That's rule number 1. I don't care what you're gonna do, what trade you're gonna be trading during the week. You always have to check the news. All right, so let's get to work. So let's get let me close my window. I see like lighting here. It's bothering my eyes. All right, there you go. Perfect. Actually, let me put it a different way. Let me close my window, okay, guys. Perfect. So welcome again. So today I'm gonna be analyzing. Let me check how many pairs we're gonna be analyzing today. We're gonna be analyzing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 different pairs, and I already give you the pre-week video on the AUD USD, GBP USD, and Euro USD. If you have not checked the video yet, please go back and check the video. It's pretty neat, pretty amazing, and you will love it. Okay, that's all I have to say. All right, so And this today I have the US dollar versus the Canadian dollars. What time frame is this? Let me highlight it because I'm getting a lot of private messages that by highlighting the areas you guys are making it everything more simplicity into your chart. And that's all I want you to know is keep this game simple, and that's all it matters. All right, so what do I have for this week here? Pretty much what I'm thinking that it's gonna do here, guys. What do you think is gonna happen? Triple arrow is forming. When triple arrow is forming, market is gonna drop. Look at the candles. The candle has not even turned red yet. Let me delete this. This is from last week. Oops, I had the drawing tool activated. Up. This information here is from last week. So let me take that off. Perfect. So what I'm expecting to see for this week, to be honest, the market is forming a triple arrow, but it's not fully ready yet. So what I'm expecting to do is the market to give us a retest. It's gonna drop basically from that particular area, retesting our mid 78 to our 61 Fibonacci line, and then it's gonna give us a small pullback, retesting mid 78 to our to our 100 Fibonacci line. Then the market is gonna drop and hopefully retesting our 61 Fibonacci line. Remember, guys, we also come back on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time, and we're gonna reanalyze what we are doing today, so you can be the judge and judge me in there and say, Irvin, this setup was great based on our analysis, or I had traveled on this. Unfortunately, this one, whatever the reason is, we come back on Wednesday. We're gonna work out together. Okay, so I just want to make sure you also join me on Wednesday at 6 p.m. All right, so hopefully you do understand this setup that is coming. So we're looking for a small bearish market. All right. But remember this, you should not be on this market for so long because it's forming a triple arrow pullback, okay? It's just a small pullback, but at the end of the day, the market is gonna go back to bullish market. All right, let's move on to a next one here. We're gonna move on to our euro. Euro versus our New Zealand dollar. What time frame is this again? This is done on H4. Now look at what the market is doing, guys. The market is doing a bullish, but it's going sideways. All right, so pretty much it's trending sideways. But why is the market still in a bullish market? Can you figure it out? Let me give you 3 seconds. Right, because you said that there's a triple arrow doing a bullish market, and you are correct. There is the triple arrow. So when the triple arrow comes in, what is gonna do next? Look at that. Bam, it goes up. It's that simple, right? Fortunately, it's just doing a kind of like a sideways. But what am I expecting to see for this week? To be honest, I'm expecting here to see maybe another 2 more candles before the market takes off as a bullish market, because we know the market is bullish. So in this particular area here, what I'm expecting to see is a potential, what? I know you already figured out, potential bullish market, guys, from that area. That area is amazing. It's just on the heart of the heart. Can I go any further than that? But remember, guys, rule number 1 in this trading business is always check the news. It doesn't matter how amazing the setup could be, you must check the news. All right, so news is the heart of everything. And if you have an issue learning how to trade Forex, you can hire me to be your mentor. Remember, in life we need mentor. It doesn't matter what area we're looking for it, we always need someone to be giving us a guide on the area that we're not familiar yet. And I could be your person only if you send me a private message. My private link is below. All you got to do is send me a message and we wrestle together. Perfect. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Guys, I also want to make sure I let you know on Wednesday when we come in, don't feel shy, guys. You can ask any question. Now I'm gonna open maybe 3-4 different setup that we can do on the sideway, so I can really teach you offline how these things works. So, or I can analyze it with you in real time, so you can also become familiar. You can maybe say, hey Irvin, I'm doing whatever pair, USD JPY is doing this and this and that, can you confirm it? Then we can go. The whole team, over 100 members that join our class, over hundreds and hundreds, they can also learn as well. So it's a pretty neat stuff that we all can learn together. So that's something new. I really want to help you in 2020. That is my goal. But remember, if you don't have the triple arrow system, you better do it, because that is how we all make money. All right, so look at here, guys. Look at what we see here. Let me delete this. This is all data here. This is from last week. What are we expecting to see on the GBP Canadian dollar? What time frame is it? It's on the H4. I love to work H4 and what other time frame? See, let me give you 3 seconds. See if you remember. Right, you say it was the daily. That is exactly those 2 time frames are killing the market for me. So, and that's what I want. All right, so let's move forward. Look at who is forming in this particular area, guys. Triple arrow is forming and it's giving us a gorgeous setup that is dropping down. See, that's exactly what we need. Look at what the money tree is doing, guys. The money tree is turning red, so that's what we want as well. But look at that. So what we're looking here is for a small drop off, right? It is a small pullback. Basically, it's a triple arrow. It's a triple arrow continuation of the trend, guys. This is a gorgeous one. It's gonna be on for so long, but so far all I have to tell you is it's gonna come back and retest our 23.5, and then it's gonna give us a small pullback, retesting mid 23 to our 38 Fibonacci line before the market, bam, is gonna drop, as currently being a bearish market. Okay, so that is for the GBP Canadian dollar. Let's move on to our next one and see if you have any further question. If you have any question, please comment below. Now I'm gonna start picking random winners if you start commenting there, and I'm gonna give you some credit back, some cash back. All right, so I really want to give you the motivation that you're really learning. That's the only way you can learn in this business, is by asking questions. All right, so let's move to our next pair here. We're gonna move to our Australian dollar versus our Canadian dollar. This is on what time frame again? This is on H4. All right, H4 is giving us a bias of a sell in this particular time. Look at what it was doing before, guys. The market gave us a triple arrow going bullish. Remember, the overall of this trend is bearish, guys. So that's why the market is just dropped. It gave us a few pips, 100 pips on going on the other side as a bullish. But at the end of the day, the market is dropping currently based on the rules that I use. All right, so that is the rule that I usually will teach you if you allow me to teach you 101. I'm drinking coffee at the same time, guys. All right, so that is my VS for this particular Australian dollar versus our Canadian dollar. So we're looking for a continuation of the bearish. So we're gonna come back on Wednesday and we're gonna analyze it together. What time is gonna be that meeting up? Let me see if you remember. Right, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you don't miss our class. All right, and if you are not a triple arrow, And remember, we are gonna give you $20 cash back. Okay, so you can have our winning software, and this is only for this week. All right, let's move on to our next one here. We are on the GBP versus our New Zealand dollar. Right, look at what we have for this particular one. What do you think, guys? I already gave you a couple of setups already. What do you think the market is doing now? I really want you to join. All right, let me give you a few more seconds. Right, you said triple arrow is forming down. Perfect. Look at what the market is doing. Market is dropping currently based on our triple arrow. What I'm expecting to see for this week, to be honest, I'm expecting to see a continuation of that bearish retesting our 23 Fibonacci line. Let me correct this here. We're gonna put it here, R23, and then it's gonna do a small pullback retesting our 38 Fibonacci line. Then the market is gonna drop down to a continuation of the master trend. That is my overall trend for the GBP NCD. All right, so hopefully you guys are seeing, but don't forget, guys, look at who's in charge in here. Let me write it down so you will know. Look at that. Triple arrow is pointing where? It's pointing down. So that is equal to a bearish market. That's simple. Okay. So hopefully we all are in the same boat. All right, let's move on to our next one, guys. I really want this to keep this video short. So if you want to rewatch it again over and over again, that is my goal. So you can really get how these things works. All right, so look at what we have here. Well, I highlighted this last week, but let me unhighlight it, because I don't want you to see what it's doing right away. I really want you to figure it out, but the answer was already highlighted. Look at that. Triple arrows doing what? You tell me. You hear? Triple arrows doing what? Is selling. That is the potential of the triple arrow. So the market, I have to be honest, I mean, market is dropping currently. Look at that. Now what I'm expecting to see for this week, I'm expecting to see maybe one or two more candles here. Then what do you think is going to happen here, guys? In this area here, right? What do you think is going to happen? The market is going to return back and give us a small pullback, retesting our 23 Fibonacci line before the market do what? The market is going to drop as bearish. All right, remember, we're coming back on Wednesday at 6 p.m. If this is too hard for you guys, send me a private message and we can do a one-on-one session. All right. Let's move on to our next pair, guys. We're gonna analyze today. I left this on from last week, but let me delete it. Let me delete it, because in my opinion, that is over. What do you think the market is gonna do this week, guys? Let me give you the answer. Look who is forming here, guys. Triple arrow is forming. So we're looking, to be honest, in another, maybe I would say another couple more candles to drop before the market is gonna give us a what? A potential. What do you think it's gonna give us? A potential bullish market. That is what it's gonna do for this particular area here. All right, so just pay attention. I think that is what is RBS for this week. And then the market is gonna take off and retest mid 52 R38 Fibonacci line. Remember, that is our golden area, guys. That particular area is considered our golden area. All right, so it's gonna come back and retest our golden area. Hopefully this makes sense to you. All right, if you're still struggling, all you have to do is what? The link is below. Send me a private message and we can work it out in private session. All right, so let me delete this because I don't want to leave you any cheat sheet for next week. I really want you to master the whole thing. All right, so we're gonna move on to our next pair. The next pair is gonna be on the GBP versus our Japanese yen. What time frame is this? Right, 4 hours. What do you think the market is doing, guys? I already gave you a couple examples. You should figure it out by now. It's not hard. You know it's not hard. Right. You said the market is trending down. That's what I want to hear. Good job. Thank you guys for joining us and paying attention and learning. All right. And I want to give you a shout out to Andrew Stanley. He is one of our commenter on our every video that we post. So I want to give you a shout out to him especially. All right. So let's move forward. So on this pair, look at what the market is doing, guys. The market is dropping based on our triple arrow formation. But remember, check something real quick, guys. Remember this. This is perfect, guys. This is what we need. This is going to go on for a long time, guys. What we're looking here, to be honest, this is the type of stuff that I teach everyone on my private session. Whoever had done my private, you should go back to GBP, JPY, and pay attention. This guy, this is a perfect setup. Perfect. All right, look at here. We're looking for a continuation of the trend, retesting our 52 or 61 Fibonacci line. Then the market is going to give us a small pullback, retesting our 38 Fibonacci line. Actually, you know what? Let me make this smaller because I really like this pair. This pair is going to go bearish for a very long time. Come on. Perfect. Look at that. And then we're going to come back on Wednesday, reanalyze it together, and we're going to talk about this. All right. So hopefully this makes sense to your trading skills, style, whatever you use. All right, let's go to USD JPY. One of our last one. Let me take this off. Look at this, guy. Look at this sexy lady here dancing right here. It's telling us the body ready to start. And it's doing what? The market is dropping. Why? Because the overall trend, because the triple arrow is what, guy? Is bearish, right? So, remember, you should not stay in this for so long, guys. Market here is just doing a small pullback. You know what? Let me take this off. We're going to come back on Wednesday. And we're going to reanalyze this together. I'm going to put it right here in the middle. So we're looking for maybe, two more candle. Given us a continuation, validating the sell. And then from this particular area, it's going to give us a potential. What do you think it's going to give us? A potential bullish market, guys, from this particular area. Retesting our mid 23 to our 0 Fibonacci line. So, and then from that point on, we're going to come back on Wednesday, reanalyze it together, and we're going to go from there. Okay, so just remember, that's what we're looking for this particular trade for the week of January 27 to the 31st. All right. If this makes sense, guys, to you, please let me know. I really want to know. I want to hear more about you guys. Engage in commenting. That's the only way I can read your message. I can see if you're struggling. If I have to create a private or a different video so I can answer your question, I will be more than happy to do so. Okay? But that's the only way that I can really teach you. Remember, it's not costing you anything. On Wednesday, when we come back, the super chat is activated. If you want to donate, it's fine. But whatever you donate, guys, I'm going to be giving it back to the community. All right? because that's the only way we can help and motivate you. Plus, oh, look at this. All this is free, guys. It takes time and time and time, and I've been doing it for for a while. All right, let's move on to our last pair of the day. We are gonna be analyzing the US dollar versus our Swiss francs. Remember, guys, I already dropped the video for the Australian dollar versus our USD dollar. Another one that I dropped was the Great Britain, the GBP versus our US dollar, and the Euro versus our US dollar. So check that video. It's ready there, activated, and all you gotta do is go ahead, analyze it on your own, and everything should make sense. All right, look at what we got here, guys. Look at this. Look at what we got here. We have a triple arrow going bullish. Look at this. This is just amazing. What am I expecting to see from this particular area? I'm expecting to see, to be honest, let's wait 1 or 2 more candles. Then from that particular area, what do you think it's gonna do? From there, market is gonna drop, right? It's gonna start selling. Retesting R23 to R0 Fibonacci line. From here, we're looking to have a potential bullish market. Then we're gonna come back, retesting. Look at here. From there, it's gonna retest our 23 to our 38 Fibonacci line, right? And then the market is gonna drop. But we're gonna come back on Wednesday, study this all over again from scratch. You can learn, and we're all gonna be on the same page. The only thing that the only way that we can learn this together is if we all team up together, guys. That is my bias on this one. It's super powerful, guys. Super powerful. Someone asked me, Irvin, can you show us how you check the news? So I already put a video a video the other day where I teach you. Let me go to Google. Look at here. On Google, all you have to do, guys, is type my FX book, right? So, and click on the first link that appears on your Google search. Then, what you have to do, go here on where it says home. Click where it says economic calendar, right? Look at all the week for the next week. All the news for the next week, guys. All right, so look here, so simple and straightforward. Now, if you want to learn how you can make this customize your news, all you have to do is click where it says more. Look at here, let me highlight it. You see that where it says more? So you click in there, drop that down, and it's gonna give you at options where it says high impact, medium impact, low impact, and no impact. The way how I have set up mine are, I don't use low impact, neither I use the low impact. So I don't use this to be honest. So, but the other thing, guys, there's plenty pairs in there. So you can hide whatever you don't want to use. You want to add more, it's up to you. All right. And the last thing that you have to do in order for this to be safe on your PC, you have to save it. Look at the button here. Look at here. It's save is here. All right. That is this. That's all you have to do. Save it and make the cash. It's not that hard, guys. But remember, I mean, it's fine. You can ask any question. Hopefully, I answered the question. I don't remember the name of the person that sent me a private message. So, Irvin, can you please mention it on your Sunday video? So, here it is. Remember, I'm here to help you guys. I'm not here to hide anything out of you. All right, guys. So, I want to thank everyone for coming in today. Looking forward to see you on our Wednesday analysis. Take care.